Picture Dennis Mitchell, that freckle-faced fireball with a slingshot in hand, turning Mr. Wilson's peaceful afternoon into a whirlwind of mishaps and mayhem. Dennis the Menace, the 1993 John Hughes classic, is a 90s family comedy that mixes slapstick silliness with heartfelt moments, like a backyard adventure gone hilariously wrong. But the real chaos? It's all behind the camera. From a 6-year-old charming his way into the role with pocket worms, to a villain so spooky he had his young co-star hiding. Studio Scoops dishing out 20 facts that'll tug at your heartstrings while making you chuckle. Get ready, fact number 17 is a nostalgic knockout, and we're loading up the laughs.
Smile.
Casting Dennis was like herding cats in a thunderstorm. Director Nick Castle was on a mission to find a kid who could hold his own against comedy giant Walter Matthau's grumpy genius. A coast-to-coast casting call pulled in over 20,000 eager youngsters. Think endless lines of tiny troublemakers showing off their best impressions.
Whoops.
Casting pros traveled the country, reviewing countless audition tapes and hosting callbacks in bustling audition rooms. It was a marathon of mischief, but they knew the film's soul depended on nailing that role. Studio Scoop's insight, they struck gold with a kid who embodied pure, unscripted fun. Little Mason Gamble, just 6, didn't audition, he conquered it. In his screen test alongside Matthau, he casually fished out live worms from his pocket, beaming with that authentic kid grit. No rehearsals, no gimmicks, just raw, playground authenticity that had the director hooked. Castle recalled it as if the comic strip leaped off the page. Those squirmy critters? They turned a maybe into a must-cast faster than a slingshot snap.
I brought my own pillow so I don't get my spit all over yours.
Thank you, dear.
Walter Matthau's portrayal of George Wilson, the ultimate grouch with a hidden heart of gold, became legendary, blending exasperation with unexpected warmth. Kids everywhere echoed Mr. Wilson in his wake, turning typecasting into a badge of honor. He drew from his own curmudgeonly charm, making Wilson feel like the neighbor we all know and secretly root for. Even decades later, his scowls spark fond memories. Christopher Lloyd brought such eerie intensity to Switchblade Sam that he accidentally terrified young Hank Johnston, who played Gunther during the apple-stabbing moment. Johnston's wide-eyed fear was genuine. He steered clear of Lloyd between takes, mistaking method acting for real menace. Lloyd, ever the pro, softened his approach once he noticed, but that authentic fright added edge to the scene. John Hughes had eyed Christopher Lloyd for the bungling burglar Harry in Home Alone, but Lloyd declined and later regretted it. When Dennis rolled around, Hughes offered redemption with Switchblade Sam, and Lloyd seized it, crafting a greasy antagonist that perfectly clashed with Dennis's innocence. Their collaboration sparked, with Hughes pushing for that extra layer of sleaze. Hughes snuck in a loving tribute to the 1959 to 1963 Dennis the Menace TV show via a cameo from Jeannie Russell, the original Margaret Wade, as one of the Wilsons' neighbors. It's a quiet bridge between eras, delighting longtime fans who catch the nod. Hughes had visions of John Candy popping in for a quick, chaotic role, perhaps a clumsy character adding to the frenzy. But timing woes dashed the plan. Picture Candy as a hapless delivery guy slipping on Dennis's traps. It's a what-if that tugs at the heart, missing his larger-than-life charm. Switchblade Sam's desperate dig through a pot of beans for a swallowed key is comedy at its sloppiest, with Lloyd committing fully to the gag as Dennis watches gleefully. The crew amped up the mess for peak disgust and delight. Over in the UK, the movie dropped The Menace and went simply as Dennis to sidestep confusion with their own comic strip character, a tougher, spikier Dennis who debuted the same day in 1951. It sparked some head-scratching across the pond. Riding the movie's wave, a Dennis the Menace video game hit shelves for Super Nintendo, Game Boy, and Amiga, letting players sling pebbles through familiar antics like dodging Mr. Wilson. It captured the film's spirit in pixelated pranks. We're at the midpoint of Dennis's delightful disasters, and if these tidbits have you reminiscing about your own kid capers, show Studio Scoop some affection. Share your top Dennis memory below. Was it a slingshot saga or a bean bonanza? Let's stir up more mischief together. That epic paint-induced split by Mr. Wilson is pure physical comedy gold. But with Matthau in his 70s, it took clever stunt work to pull off safely. The seamless execution makes you believe he's got hidden acrobatic skills. Keen viewers spot endearing errors, like in the bathroom antics where a toothpaste tube plays hide and seek, vanishing and reappearing mid-scene. And Dennis towing the hefty Switchblade Sam in a wee wagon? That's some superhero-level kid power. These quirks add to the film's whimsical charm. Margaret's sharp, baby rump kisser comeback to Joey is a playground mic drop packed with kid-safe sass that Hughes penned to perfection. She rules as the witty counterpart to Dennis's energy. Studio Scoop's sass alert. Margaret's words are a reminder that girls pack punches too, all wrapped in innocent fun that still resonates. Dennis's firm belief that babies pop out of belly buttons sparks a hilarious debate with Margaret, showcasing Hughes's spot-on grasp of childhood wonder and wild logic. It's adorably off-base, yet utterly endearing. The Bean Torment sequence echoes O. Henry's The Ransom of Red Chief, where a kidnapped kid flips the script on his captors. Hughes infused this vibe, letting Dennis outsmart Sam in deliciously chaotic ways. Joan Plowright as Martha Wilson shares the enchanting winkin', blinkin', and nod with Dennis, a lullaby rooted in her own childhood memories. It's a serene oasis amid the turmoil, highlighting her gentle affection for the little rascal. Studio Scoop's emotional embrace. In a film full of frenzy, this moment is a cozy reminder of kindness's quiet power, warming hearts like a favorite blanket. Remember Buzz, the bullying big brother from Home Alone? Devin Rattray reprises his awkward charm as Mickey, Polly's bumbling boyfriend, fumbling through a bathtub bedtime story. It's a subtle Hughes universe link that fans adore. Just 5 years post-Sam, Christopher Lloyd starred as another hapless kidnapper in the 1998 TV adaptation of The Ransom of Red Chief, again bested by a clever child. It's as if he was typecast for brat battles. Despite mixed reviews, Dennis hauled in $117 million worldwide on a $35 million budget, charming families with its blend of hijinks and heart. It became a staple of cozy movie nights. Hank Ketchum's 4-year-old son, Dennis, inspired the comic in 1951 after a room-trashing episode that prompted his mom's exasperated, "Your son is a menace." It birthed an icon from everyday family frenzy. One child's wild energy launched a legacy, reminding us that life's little disasters often lead to the greatest stories. Which fact slingshotted straight to your heart? The wormy win or the lullaby love? Tell us below. We cherish every share. Craving more Dennis magic from Studio Scoop? Like, subscribe, and let us know your next 90s fave. We'll uncover its secrets. Wrapping up our Dennis the Menace deep dive, a storm of slingshots, swaps, and sweet moments wilder than a backyard barbecue blowout. From audition antics to box office blasts, this 90s treasure tugs at the heart while delivering endless laughs. At Studio Scoop, we're passionate about unearthing these gems that transport you back to carefree days. Join our squad, subscribe now, and let's dive into more movie memories that hit the feels. Till next time, keep your curiosity loaded and your heart open.